In this episode, I will tell you a story of a man who sent money to a woman in the Pinoy land for 2 years straight, planned on meeting her, yet she got pregnant by another man. The man says, I've been watching video ever since everything that you spoke on your channel. It's true, and I have experience of everything that you said. Let's introduce myself. I'm from Europe. I won't say where in Europe. My name is McCoy. I am an engineer welder. So back in 2019, I was online. I saw this art came up because I'm into Asian women. I heard a lot about these Philippines girls, so I was trying to see if I could hook up with one of these girls back in my country. I'm really sick and tired of my girls because they were no good to me. I was not born in Europe. I was born in the Caribbean. And the Caribbean, the ladies, they know how to clean, cook, and take care of their man. In Europe, it's different. They will feed you fish and chips and give you overfood more slightly. You will not live long. You will have some sickness or cancer. So I realized that why not try somewhere else because I heard about these women from the Philippines. They love and caring, loyal. So I venture off on the website Filipino Cupid. Guys, if you are out there listening to story Filipino Cupid is rubbish. Pure scammer and poor women looking for money and single baby mothers. As well, let's get back to the story. I scroll a lot looking for girls. I came and four girls narrow it down to one. This girl name was Rachel. She lives in the city of Davao. Remember, this is my first time experiencing what is going on here. Chatted off until 2020. I make plans to go and see her, but we were just chatting and getting to know each other. I was not feeling the love coming from her, but was more obsessed over me. She wanted to see when I'm sleeping. She gets so clingy that I couldn't imagine a girl could be that clingy. She wanted to watch me when I'm showing. She wanted my phone to watch each other. But bear in mind, her time is we're ahead of my time. So when I'm sleeping, she's in daylight. She could do anything, and I don't know what she's up to. But she takes off all the time in the daytime because she would be back home in the Philippines 7 hours ahead of Europe. So when the big C came along, plans changed. I'm not sure what this man means by big C, but his writing isn't very great, I'll be honest. I will do my best to continue reading his story. I was helping this girl with the little needs here and there, was not giving her much money. A little 20 there, a 30 there, 50 at most amount I gave her. It was like 5,000 pesos a time goes by and we were talking. I get interviews to the mother, father, sister, granny, uncle, niece, even down to the dog. So everyone knows me. So things goes on for more than 2 years. From 2019 to 2020, I make plans to go to the Philippines. In 2021, when things were calming down, it was a lot of requirements to enter the country. But I got it finished. On one Sunday, I went for a drive and I did not hear from this girl nearly 1 week. I was wondering, what is going on? So I tried to contact her cousin on Facebook and answer, what is going on with your family? She said, McCoy, I have something to tell you. What I don't know how rather hit him from Rachel. Something started to move funny in my stomach because I know this was not good. So I get on my phone. Bear in mind, 1 week straight, she was not on WhatsApp. I could not get in contact with her. So I decided to call her straight from my phone, my mobile phone. When I call her straight from the phone, she blocks my number so she cannot see that it was me. Or I blocked my number so she could not see that it was me. She answered the phone. I said to her, why are you avoiding me? Are you not like this? She said, she have done something real bad. Let me stop there and summarize the story, as unfortunately this man's writing isn't very clear. And I'm not wanting to sit here and try to correct the grammar before making this video. I'm not that invested, but I want to get the message and the story across. Seems to me this man is from the Caribbean, lives somewhere in Europe, most likely the UK, based on his language. Then he talks about meeting a girl online, chatting for 2 years, and sending her money for 2 years straight, anywhere from $20 to $50 at a time. He does not say how many times. One day she decides not to talk to him for 1 week straight, so he decides to call her through his mobile phone and blocks his number so she doesn't know which number it is. She picks up the phone and he's wondering what is she doing and why is she dodging him for 1 week straight. Let's continue and try to get through the story. He says, she knows that I book it to come and see her. What can she have done? I want to find out fast. Fast forward, she get onto WhatsApp. She said, I don't know how to tell you, but I'm really afraid and ashamed of myself. And I'm sorry, he said. She said, I went out one after having with some friends. I got drunk and I ended up having sex with this guy. Oh my God, this was not seen and good to my ears. This did not sound good to my ears. I said, hope you do this to me after I'm taking care of you and you watch me so much I don't want to talk to you anymore. And I'm saving myself for you. And I thought that you are doing the same. I asked her, how long were you guys talking in person? She said, if you were not talking to that guy, the truth is, at least I deserve the truth. He asks her how long they've been talking. She says, not that long. He asked her to tell him the truth. She says they did not have sex until that night. Her reading this is becoming more challenging, but, like I said, I will continue. They did not have sex until that night because this guy, he was not evil working. He could barely take care of himself. He was not even working. He could barely take care of himself. The cousin told me everything after Rachel spilled the milk. Before she told me that she is pregnant, she's trying to tell me not to come to the Philippines. I must cancel my ticket. This girl must be crazy or something, because I was only 2 weeks before I traveled. I heard all the news from her that she was pregnant, and she don't know how to tell her family. I said to myself, I must have a plan B. So now I know that she told me where she was hiding from me for a long time. This girl was having an affair in between the time she was talking to me. So I said to her, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to let you spoil my trip. It's already planned. I already booked the hotel, and I'm coming here to enjoy myself, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. She said, please, can I meet you in the airport? I said to her, I don't want you to meet me. I don't want to see you at the time. I was very upset because I planned everything to meet up with her and spend time with her. She wanted a baby. She was the age 27. I told her I would come here and try to get you pregnant. I would take you back to Europe with me. I know it would take some time, but at least if she did pregnant for me, she would be much better. Rachel, have the audacity to look at me and tell me, can she have the baby, give the baby to her mother, and come to Europe with me? I asked her if she hit her head on something, because she's talking crazy. The cousin texted me and said, take time with her because she realized that you have done, and I see the way you treat, you're very good. We're almost done, guys. Just stick with me here. Crazy, the cousin texted me and said that she knows what I've done for her, that I treated the family very well, and that having nervous breakdown for her family. So I arrived in Manila airport. Rachel takes that my phone begging me, please, can I still meet you? I promised your mother to take you to the Philippines. I said, listen, I have a friend that I'm going to meet up with, and I don't need your help. Leaving Manila airport, I arrived in Davao. She was from Davao City. When I get to Davao, I was already midnight, so she called my phone and asked me again, McCoy, please, I want to escort you to your hotel. Let's end this story here. I will make a part 2 because I am getting tired of reading such poorly written words. I assume the person writing this probably used voice to text and did not correct its grammar. I appreciate the story, but it is a pain to read. Let me go ahead and summarize. After, seems this woman got pregnant but still wants to meet this man at the airport. Leave your comments down below. Let me know, why do you think she insists on meeting him so bad? I will tell you why. It's because she wants money from you. Let's go ahead, take a look at why this girl treated this man this way. It's very simple. For any man to spend 2 years talking to someone online, sending them money without seeing them, is absolutely ridiculous. It's ludicrous. Any grown man speaking to someone for 2 years straight, sending money, should only do it as a form of entertainment. Think of it as money spent on a night out at the cinema, or watching the game and making a bet on it. Something like that. She is not your girlfriend. I'm sorry to say, McCoy. This is the Truth Channel. I have to be honest to the men watching this. You failed on so many levels so far, and I have a feeling part 2 is going to be worse, since I have not read it yet. This girl is pregnant by another man, yet you will pay for her. You will cover her costs. You will meet her probably, and probably spend even more money, because I know how these women are. These women are snakes, and that's how they behave. They talk to multiple men. $50 a month may not seem like a lot to you. $50 a week may not seem like a lot to you. But when she's speaking to tens, dozens, if not hundreds of men, that's her whole income. It's a way of living. She wants to drain every single cent out of you. This is what's going on here. If you want to send me your stories, send them to thephilippinestruth@gmail.com, and I will make more stories like this. I will continue to read part 2 in another video, as this will be too long. This channel will resume sharing stories and other, along with the Philippines facts, and let's see if we can continue to grow, and hopefully one day YouTube and the algorithm, the overlords, and the Pinoy pride will leave us alone so we can spread the truth about the Pinoy land. The ultimate goal is to save men from making the same mistakes as McCoy, as myself, and so many others, to know both the sides of the good and the bad of this country. And deep down, I truly hope for the people themselves to actually improve. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Press the like button. God bless.